afternoon all. No respawns, hope you're doing well. So, I wanted to do a quick little video giving you guys an overview of the game Fortnite. I've mentioned it briefly in the last few videos. A load of you have probably already heard it and are hyped as fuck, like me. But for those of you who aren't, I wanted to give you just a kind of a quick introduction. If you want to know more about the game, I'll link in the description to the main channel for the developer. It looks fantastic. It's really good. I'm really excited. So the crux of the game is it's a co-op building game, heavily focused on the building, might I add, where you fight off hordes of zombies, husks they're called in the game, but they're zombies. Now the game is entering early access, but it's quite a complete early access, just to kind of stress that, because it's not, you know, like a lot of PC game early access where it's basically a buggy mess. This seems to be an almost basically complete, it's effectively a complete game, but there's going to be more stuff added for free. Now, the quick note, it's going in an early access, so it's going to be released on the 25th, and if you pre-order it, you get access to it 4 days earlier, basically. So pre-order it, effectively you get it 4 days before if you buy it on release. But it's going free to play in 2018. Now, I don't know when in 2018, they haven't really confirmed, so basically within the next 18-ish months. So for those of you who are strapped for cash, or maybe not 100% convinced, the game will be getting a full free-to-play release, which means there'll probably be free-to-play elements potentially. I don't know how those are going to develop or in what form they're going to take. However, that means that there'll be a nice free-to-play release. So if you're skin or just can't be asked to spend the money, then you can wait until 2018. The game, as I said, has an absolutely funky as... It just looks so good. Like, it's such a great building system that I want to get my hands on. It seems quite modular, similar-ish to Fallout. The game dev describes it as kind of Left 4 Dead meets Minecraft, which is fair. I would say it's not really Minecrafty. I think Minecraft is just because it has a building element. It's more Fallout in the sense of, you know, it's quite thin walls. Obviously, the game setting as well, it's kind of a post-apocalypse or post-collapse game, I think. Unless it's just part of the world, which is shitty, full of zombies. So it's got that kind of, yeah, apocalyptic shack vibe, effectively, with the structures, and you build them in quite a kind of blueprint-style setup, and then when you place them, they go permanent. The one thing from the gameplay trailers that I've seen and what the devs have talked about is the fact that the building can be done on the fly. So the forts do have permanence. You have your base, but when it's being attacked by the hordes, which considering it's Fortnite, I'm going to estimate and say it might be more of them at night, though I have seen gameplay footage where they're getting attacked during the day as well. And you can build it on the fly, basically. So that's quite cool. It's a bit of a faster-paced building mechanic, which is going to be great. My plan for it, just in case you're wondering, is to do kind of quite a lot of gameplay videos, so just me kind of playing with my friends, but also I do want to do your Davey-style building vids as well, which are going to be taking the form of a combination of efficient setups, so obviously good defensive setups, you know, for example, because there are traps in the game, so, you know, kind of death rooms, that kind of thing, you know, good, just cool defensive setups, but also, as it's me, I will be prioritizing making shit look cool, and if there are any glitches or kind of unintended features that we can be manipulated, not cheated, but more kind of manipulated to kind of do certain effects, I'll obviously make videos on them if they exist, but I don't know, it seems to be very different from Fallout's in terms of its, how fluid it is, but we will see. So there are four classes in the game as well. It's a class-based game, so it's kind of similar. The way I look at it is it kind of like Left 4 Dead meets Fallout 4's building system meets Borderlands, in the fact that it's a class-based co-op with shit tons of guns as well. You craft your own weapons, and the heroes are the soldier, the constructor, the ninja, and the outlander. They're all pretty self-explanatory in what they do. Just a quick note on the outlander: what they do is they're better at scavenging stuff, but the other three, you can pretty much gather what their feature is. It seems to be that each class not only is good at a certain thing, but also they have class-based skills as well. So, for example, they show the Outlander's rather funky-looking robot. The Constructor has a shield they can charge forward and just push everyone. The Ninja, I think, I think can throw, well, they have throwing stars, but I think they can also kind of throw like smoke bombs and shit like that, and probably has lights. I'm guessing some like movement-based skills, and the soldier has rocket launchers and chain guns. So that's going to be quite cool. The one kind of quick reservations that I have is I'm a little bit worried how much longevity is going to have. Because it doesn't run through Steam, you actually have to download your own launcher, which is a pain in the ass, but I've just kind of accepted that now as various other games. But I don't know if it's going to have much of a modding community, which is the reason why I mentioned that is because those of you who played Left 4 Dead back in the day, I know I did, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, one of the reasons why the game lasted for so long was because it had quite a huge modding community, obviously based around Valve, which their games tend to anyway. So I'm curious. Also, at least because it's an early access, there doesn't seem to be many variation on the enemies, so that might be something that's interesting as well. But again, early access, my guess is they're going to add new types in. And also, there doesn't seem to be, at this stage, I don't know what the customization of the heroes is, but that's basically it. Anyway, I'm going to have a more fuller video, kind of an introduction to the game proper, dropping this Friday. I'll have a full-up video out tomorrow. As always, follow me on Twitter at NoRespawns. You guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I am excited as fuck for Fortnite. So yes, get hyped. Anyway, you guys take care.